Okay, I'm back. Thank you for staying tuned for part 2. And this is not a presentation. I was joking. Also, I saw that the light is kind of weird behind me, but sorry. You get the gist, I guess. So I decided to not eat any more meat except for seafood. The reason being is because we do need a good amount of protein, and I figured for me, fish and seafood is the, I guess, best choice as far as, I don't know, ethically or whatever. And a lot of people might differ, or have a different opinion on that. But I feel like right now, I don't know if I need or I want to eat the seafood just to be able to bump my protein up. And I don't even really eat it that much, but it's good to have that option. And I do still eat dairy, and I do still eat eggs, dairy products. But this is the difference. And I haven't done this 100%, like if we're out or something, I have eaten cheese that I didn't know where it came from. But what's important to me is knowing where your cheese, eggs, all that comes from, and how the animals were treated, and, you know, the whole process. And you can only go on what they tell you, but there is a way to make better choices with it. And we do not have a lot of money by no means at all. But you just kind of just make the smartest choices if you can, if you're interested in these things. And I think really all could be and should be concerned. You know, God put us in, He put us in charge of the animals and plants. But that doesn't mean we just pack up 100 chickens in a place, you know, for 10. And I got that little analogy from Travis and Stacy, his wife. Travis had said that the other day, and it makes so much sense that just because we've been put in charge of those, it doesn't mean we abuse that. So if you do eat meat, there is a way, I feel like, to go about it. There is better choices and humane choices, because Joe still eats meat. And I just make better choices, and I make sure I try to know that's the best thing. And, you know, like I say, I know they still killed the animal, but there is a way to go about it, a more humane way. And as far as the cheese is concerned, I mean, even though you say, oh, well, cheese just comes from milk, I mean, how are those cows treated, you know? And you can't know everything, but some of the things like Organic Valley, I think it's Organic Valley, I don't know, and then like things from Whole Foods, you know, organic milks and cheeses, and it doesn't have to be organic, but, you know, just be mindful. Like we have a dairy here called Happy Cow. They have milk and cheese, and you can go down there and you see what's going on, you know, when you're there. So I feel good about those choices. And when I go out, like I said, I have eaten cheese and things like that, but really, I need to even stop that, because I don't know where that milk came from or where those eggs came from. The eggs we buy are hand gathered and you know, free range, and I feel good about that. And even though you're paying more, in the long run, I feel like it's an investment in health, an investment in just doing what we're supposed to be doing, and not just taking advantage of things and just kind of just not caring about living things, you know. And I'm not saying, oh, nobody should ever eat meat, but there's a better choice, is what I want to say. And so anyway, as far as fish is concerned, I do need to be more mindful of that, like where the fish is coming from and things like that. So we do buy some things at Whole Foods, but I have gotten fish other places, and like when we're out and I get fish, I don't really know where they're coming from. So that's another thing for me just to think about. So that is what I am doing now. I'm trying to eat more clean, I guess, and, you know, and more natural / organic where I can. And I don't buy everything organic, but, you know, things are in season and they're organic. A lot of times they're, you know, right around the same price or not that much more. And with us, you know, we're not eating that much anyway, so it's easier to do that. But I also, I wanted to give you a little analogy that really it just spoke to me. What I'm going to do, it's in my inbox on Facebook, and I'm going to look it up. And this is what it says. And this is something that Travis had wrote to me. That's Stacy's husband. They're a couple that I went to North Greenville College with, and I had lunch with the other day. And they are both vegan, which I am not. But and if you're not, that's fine. But just, you know, you can make better choices with whatever you're doing, I feel like. But anyway, I can't find it. I must have deleted it. But he was saying that our bodies are God designed, and if we're putting man created, man designed food into it, then it doesn't work. It's like putting diesel gas in a car that takes unleaded gas. It throws everything off, and it can cause problems. And that makes so much sense that a lot of our problems could be caused by what we're eating and what chemicals are in it and preservatives and all those things. And, you know, you don't have to spend a fortune. Yeah, you will spend more, but you can be real smart about it. Look at sales papers. A lot of the regular grocery stores have, you know, organic items or natural items without preservatives or things like that. So you really can just shop around and be real creative about it and stretch your dollars. But that just made so much sense, and that really spoke to me. So, you know, if our bodies are God created, and we're putting all these man creative items and chemicals in it, it just is not designed for that. Our bodies aren't designed to recognize those things. So that's just something to think about. But that is what I'm doing. If you have any questions for me, I hope to be doing some recipes here soon. And they'll all be either vegetarian or they will be made with seafood. But, you know, even if you serve it as a side dish or something like that. But if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to leave those to me or send me a message on YouTube, and I will get back to you. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk again soon. Bye-bye.